At first glance, the Bichon Frise looks like the perfect dog. Small, friendly, and wrapped in a cloud of white fluff. But behind those big dark eyes and that innocent face is a surprisingly high-maintenance, strong-willed little companion with more quirks than you'd expect. So if you're thinking about getting one, or already living with one, here are the things no one tells you about owning a Bichon Frise until it's too late. Number 1. Potty training can feel like a marathon with a Bichon. You'd think a dog this elegant would have equally refined bathroom manners, right? Not quite. Potty training a Bichon Frise is less of a sprint and more of an ultra-marathon, with no finish line in sight. In fact, some Bichons take years to get it right. Years. One exhausted owner admitted, "Bichons are somewhat stubborn when it comes to potty training. It took my Blake about 2 years to get it right, and yes, I'm serious." 2 years. That's enough time to raise a toddler, learn French, and watch every season of a K-drama twice. Their stubborn streak, combined with their sensitive personalities, makes potty training a delicate dance of patience, praise, and, let's be real, accidents. So if you're planning on bringing home a Bichon, be prepared for the long haul. It's not impossible, it just takes consistency, a gentle hand, and a strong resolve not to scream into a pillow, or at least not too often. Number 2. Be prepared for the tear-stained struggle. With a Bichon Frise, you probably imagined a Snow White, picture-perfect puffball. But give it a few weeks, and suddenly that Snow White face looks like it's been crying rusty tears. Tear stains are a notorious issue with this breed, and they're not just a cosmetic inconvenience. In fact, one dedicated Bichon owner shared, "My beautiful boy has tear stains. The vet says his tear ducts are blocked and has tried to unblock them with surgery." Yes, surgery. That's how serious it can get for some severe cases. But for most Bichon owners, the routine becomes wiping their pup's face daily, adjusting diets, filtering water, and maybe even Googling miracle tear stain remover at 2 a.m. The truth? Most of us just learn to live with it. Eventually, those reddish streaks become part of their charm, like a beauty mark you didn't ask for but now kind of love. Number 3. The Velcro dog syndrome is a real thing. You know how some people can be clingy? Bichons redefine the term. If you thought you'd get alone time again with a Bichon in the house, think again. These little fluff balls are emotionally attached at the hip. As one owner put it, "They're needy dogs and will follow you around, but can't leave them at home on their own for too long as they literally pine for you and get depressed." From couch to kitchen to, you guessed it, the bathroom, your Bichon will shadow you like a four-legged detective with separation issues. Forget sneaking away to grab a snack. They will notice. They will follow. And they will stare at you until you return their full attention. It's sweet until it's not. So unless you're looking for a living, breathing security camera that whimpers when you leave, prepare to share every moment of your day. Yes, even that moment. Number 4. The grooming time commitment is serious. Imagine owning a cotton ball with legs that needs its own spa calendar. That's pretty much what grooming a Bichon can feel like. Their iconic puffball look doesn't maintain itself. Rather, it takes daily brushing, frequent baths, and trips to the groomer that might just rival your own hair appointments. In fact, one Bichon owner warns, "They need to be brushed, ideally daily, but at least every few days, and they must go to the groomer every 6 to 8 weeks or so, which is expensive. They aren't easy or cheap dogs." Miss a few days? Say hello to mats so thick even the comb gives up. And don't be surprised if the groomer suggests a full shave down just to reset the chaos. Bichon grooming isn't just upkeep, it's a lifestyle. So unless you've got the time, money, or sudden passion for canine cosmetology, this breed may test your commitment to fluff. Number 5. Get ready for the Bichon Blitz. These dogs may seem calm and mellow, but I'm sorry to say that's not always the case. Peaceful nap 1 second, high-speed orbit around the coffee table the next. Welcome to the world of the Bichon Blitz. These pups get random bursts of energy where they become a furry Formula One racer, zipping around like they just drank an espresso. One amused owner shared, "Zoomies mean the dog is very healthy and happy. Our Bichon runs in circles around our dining room table or living room coffee table at least twice a day." And of course, they time it perfectly, like when you're hosting a quiet dinner or on a conference call. Suddenly, your serene living room is the Indy 500. It's cute, chaotic, and a little terrifying, but it's a sign your pup is living their best life. Just keep the furniture out of the way, and maybe warn your guests too. Number 6. Bichons come with a dramatic personality. You didn't sign up to raise a dog. You brought home a full-blown drama queen. Bichons react to life like everything is a season finale. In fact, one owner shared a hilarious story saying, "I once sneezed near my Bichon, and she ran out of the room like I'd committed some crime. Came back 5 minutes later with the saddest look, like she'd just been voted off her own reality show." Did you accidentally bump their paw? Prepare for a limp worthy of an Oscar. Gave them the wrong treat? Expect side-eye and refusal to eat it in protest. These dogs don't just feel emotions, they broadcast them loudly. It's endearing, sure, but it's also a reminder that your Bichon will demand emotional validation 24/7. And honestly, they deserve it. Just maybe not while you're on a Zoom meeting crying over spreadsheets. Number 7. They hear you loud and clear, but only when they choose to. No, your Bichon isn't ignoring you. They're just, let's just say, prioritizing. And spoiler alert, you don't always make the cut. These dogs are highly intelligent, which can make their selective hearing even more maddening. In fact, one frustrated owner noted, "I opened a bag of shredded cheese in the kitchen, and my Bichon sprinted in like the house was on fire. 10 minutes earlier, I stood outside yelling his name for 5 minutes. He just stared at me. I went back to sniffing the grass." And frustrating it is. Bichons are masters at deciding when it's worth listening to. If there's no treat, praise, or parade involved, you're probably talking to yourself. Even commands they know by heart will be ignored if the mood isn't right. That said, training takes consistency, creativity, and enough snacks to stock a vending machine. Because with the Bichon, obedience isn't a given, it's a negotiation. Number 8. Get ready for some attention tantrums. When someone rings your doorbell, your Bichon doesn't think, "Oh, visitors!" They think, "Oh, my fans have arrived." These dogs thrive on attention, and they will make their presence known when new people enter the house. One owner described it perfectly, saying, "Anytime someone comes over to hang out, my Bichon will have an attention tantrum for a few minutes. She'll run around, bark, demand treats until attention is 100% focused on her." This behavior is usually a mix of excitement and a strong need to be included. Bichons are social by nature and love being the focus of the room, sometimes to the point of being overwhelming. If ignored, they may escalate, barking, jumping, or pulling out every trick they know until they feel acknowledged. The good news is, once the initial storm passes and they've received their fair share of praise and pets, they usually settle down. But fair warning with a Bichon around, quiet arrival is not a thing. Number 9. The separation anxiety challenge. Leaving a Bichon alone, even for a short while, can feel like emotional sabotage to them. These dogs bond deeply with their humans and don't do well when left behind. One owner put it bluntly, saying, "They love their humans and never want to be apart. He's gotten better, but for a few months, he would cry and howl if I left the room to go to the bathroom." This level of attachment is sweet until you need to go to work, the store, or literally anywhere without them. Many Bichons will bark, whine, or pace at the door, and in more severe cases, even destroy things or have accidents due to stress. Separation anxiety in Bichons is real, and it doesn't usually go away on its own. It takes training, desensitization, and sometimes the help of a professional to manage it. Crate training, enrichment toys, and calm departures can help, but this breed does best in households where someone is home most of the time. So if you're gone all day, your Bichon won't just notice, they'll take it personally. Number 10. The Bichon's problem with dental issues. Love that adorable Bichon smile? Well, it's hiding a serious weakness. Bichons are genetically prone to dental issues, and they often start earlier than you'd expect. According to the American Kennel Club, Bichons may experience early tooth loss or complications from gum infections if dental care and regular toothbrushing are not a priority. This isn't just about bad breath. Neglecting dental care can lead to infections, tooth loss, and expensive vet visits down the road. Brushing your Bichon's teeth several times a week, if not daily, is strongly recommended. And yes, they'll squirm, pout, and try to convince you it's unnecessary. But it's not optional. In fact, you'll also want to supplement with dental chews, regular cleanings, and maybe even a vet-approved diet to help maintain oral health. A lot of owners don't realize just how critical dental care is for this breed until it's too late. So if you're not ready to make brushing part of your routine, you may end up paying for it. Literally. Hey, if you enjoyed this, you'll probably love this video here. And if you hit subscribe, I'll donate a meal to a rescue dog on your behalf.